Hey guys, and welcome back to Baseball Recruiting Coach. Again, it's Wayne Mazzoni. This is the third part in our free video series, and I hope the first two parts of the video really helped you just spark some information about the recruiting process and how you're going to go about certain things. Part one of the video is talking about what college coaches are typically looking for in a recruit, and then the second part was how do we generally find our recruits. This third part, I want to talk about two things. Number one is how no one thing in recruiting is the magic answer for you. I'll just give you that for now. The second thing is how to know if a college coach is really, truly, genuinely interested. Because if you don't know that, you'll spend what a lot of kids do, which is a lot of time thinking these schools, these really elite programs are interested in you, and really they're not. They don't even have any idea who you are, and meanwhile you're passing up other schools. So let's talk about that first piece. There is no one way, no one magic way to get you recruited. It's not just a video, it's not just your high school coach calling, it's not just the hot camp that you heard about, it's not just this particular tournament in the summertime. You have to do a variety of things. You need a full-on frontal assault to get a college coach to know you're a living, breathing human being that wants to play baseball at their college. And your goal is not to get recruited by every program on your list. Your goal is to get those coaches at those schools that you're interested in to know you're alive, you play baseball, you're a good student, and you're interested in their school. And then your goal is to get evaluation and feedback. They might not need your position. Your grades don't match up. They don't think you're good enough. That's your goal. Your goal is to just get a yes or a no and then move further towards the process or regroup and go to other schools. But again, I see so many kids who don't really have a marketing plan or a recruiting plan. They just say, in July I signed up for these two camps, that'll do it. No, it won't do it. How do you know the right schools will be there? What if you don't have a great day? What if you get hurt? What if while you're doing this, there's another field and the other coaches are watching somewhere else? Video. You might send it to 15 schools, 10 of them delete it and don't watch videos because that's not the way they want to look for their players. There truly is no one magic tip or one magic way, certainly no magic website to go onto to get yourself seen and evaluated in the recruiting process. It's a combination of so many things. Being seen playing live, high school games, summer games, tournaments, being seen at camps, getting a video, sending updated videos, and having your people in your corner, coaches, counselors, whoever it might be, calling on your behalf. It's a little bit of everything that you need to do. Okay, now on to the second part. How do you really know if a college coach is interested? Well, I can tell you this. They're not particularly interested in you if you're just getting generic camp invites or generic letters, emails about events or things related to the team. Even if they give you a link to a recruiting questionnaire, same thing. That's just putting you in a database to market about camps. Now, just quickly a word about camps. Every college program in the country runs camps for a variety of reasons. Number one is we know the kids coming to our camp are actually interested in our school. When we go out to recruit, we could see players that literally have no interest in our school. When a kid signs up and comes to our camp, it eliminates that piece. We know they're interested in our school. Secondly, it's a great way to get kids on our campus, to meet our team, to meet our coaching staff, and really find out right away whether they think it makes a fit. And we're actively looking for players. We don't host these camps for fundraising, although obviously the money that comes in goes to the program. We're looking for players. And the kids that aren't going to be recruited by our program, we're certainly trying to help those kids take away some knowledge about how to practice and play and prepare and become better. How do you know if a college coach is recruiting you? I think it becomes obvious when you get personal texts, when you get phone calls from that coach, when that coach comes to see you at a game and talks to you or talks to your family, calls your house, visits your house, invites you to campus. That's being personally recruited. The coach is telling you, we like you because we saw you do this. We are graduating this and we need you to come to our program and take this person's spot. It's very personal. It's very specific. It's not generic. And I see so many kids, and it's painful, and I've been doing this a long time, so many kids that have these upper echelon schools that they can't play at. I know as a coach they can't play at because they're a nice player, but they're not going to play at the elite top 25 programs in the country, and yet they spend a lot of time blowing off these D2 and D3 schools that would be tremendous for them because they think these top programs are interested, only to find out a year later they were never on that coach's radar screen whatsoever. It just was an automated system kind of sending them messages. So If you're wondering, gee, is this coach really interested in me or not? I think the easiest thing to do is call or email and say, Coach, what specifically do you like about me? Where did you see me? How do you see me fitting into the program? And a lot of times you'll get disappointed that they're not interested, but even a no moves you closer on to getting a yes. Because you don't need 15 schools to say yes and recruit you. You need one coach that likes you at a school that you like, and the recruiting process is over. And I'll say this last thing to close out this video. This recruiting process is awful. It stinks from the coach's side. It stinks from your side. If you run a 6-6 and you drop bombs and you throw 95 and you got a nasty slider, recruiting is not that difficult. If you're a good, solid player, to sort through all the mess of the recruiting process is very, very difficult. So in the next video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the baseball recruiting coach, what the website is intended to be, and hopefully that helps you on your way to becoming a college baseball player. So again, thanks for your time. Hope you enjoyed the video series. It's Coach Mazzoni with the Baseball Recruiting Coach.